on. Oh. Oh, let's do it. We got the nigga riggy tonight. Let's make sure that this is playing.
Go forward. Y'all see her hair. I cut.
All right, so you okay? Go period.
Oh, I heard about her up at the Breakfast Club.
She got just.
Hey, it was weird. Yes, it was weird. Yeah, I at first no, I did not. I wasn't too fond of Lauren.
Because this is East Side High, West Side, whatever high we gonna be.
That bitch said, "Whatever high we gonna be." All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna start with the whatever high we gonna be. Whatever how we gonna be. Hey y'all, make sure y'all like the live, please. Make sure y'all like. Hey Snow, y'all make sure y'all like the sound. Is great. The sound good? Okay, period. Thank you, love. I appreciate you so much. We coming in, we liking the video, we doing a good job. Thank you. Yes, okay, y'all. Make sure y'all come in and like the video. I thought I had me a shot, but I don't have me a shot, so I'm ready to go ahead and get started. But I'm gonna give you guys 2 more minutes before we actually get started. We're gonna pop it off. If you do not follow me on Instagram, my name is Snoop Money Chase on Instagram. Snoop Live is the subscription page. Snoop Money Chaser 3 is my personal page. Snoop Money Chaser _ is like subscriptions / like it's a mixture of things on that page, okay? So make sure you follow me and things of that nature. But it's going to be very interesting tonight. So thank you. Make sure y'all like to live. I love you. Hey, come on, Philly. Where y'all from? I need to see where people are from tonight. She said, I follow you on everything. Okay, great. Girl, period. Fuck you, Timmy. When the whole slapped me on the ass, when the whole Timmy. Thank you, love. Where y'all from? She said, let's go, let's do it. Where y'all from? Get my shit set up because we ready. Okay, so, okay, YouTube. All right, YouTube. All right, New York, Atlanta, High Point, North Carolina, okay? You laughing. That's cute. I'm trying to see where you from. Okay, so I'm from the chat. You know what, chat? I'm sick. I'm sick of the chat. Let me type in the chat. Hold on, cause I'm sick. I'm sick of the chat. I'm gonna just put that for right now, cause I got some shit I'm gonna say to y'all later on. She said yes, Dubai. Okay, Alabama in the building. Atlanta, Georgia, we in the chat. We haven't. I cannot stand the chat. I swear to God, I cannot stand the chat. All right, so we got 1 more minute before we actually get started for tonight. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so if y'all did not watch the show last week, we did get into the whole Just Hilarious and the Breakfast Club. I ain't got no shot, but we got into the whole Just Hilarious, the Breakfast Club, and Corey. All right. Let's play the video because I got some things to say, but let's. All right, so let's get into it. Oh, okay. Okay, wait a minute. Cause why she not playing? I want y'all to hear what she's saying. Hold on, wait a minute. Cause I want y'all to hear what she's saying. Hold on. Cause I want y'all to hear what she's saying. I'm trying to hear what she's saying. Okay. Bluetooth. Okay. So we got the okay, so. Okay, so do y'all want to hear the whole song? I don't mind hearing the whole song if y'all want to hear the whole song. But I felt like y'all should let them auto-tuned it or something. I mean, because I mean, do y'all want... I couldn't deal with the singing. It was the singing for me. I'm going to take this off. But y'all... I mean, it was funny. It was cute. I loved it. But... it was the singing for me. Like I couldn't do too. She said, "Nah, we ain't got it." Okay, can y'all please comment? Cause I want to know this for real. Cause I'm gonna play the whole song if people want to hear. But I want to know, do y'all want to hear the whole song or what? Cause I need to know. Do y'all want? Nah, no. Okay, wait a minute. I don't see no yeah. No. Okay. I'm glad you didn't play the song. All right. So let me just say this. All right, I thought the song was cute. I loved it. I thought y'all did a great job of coming together to do the song. Cause Jess hilarious. Jess, Jess said they tried to pay her one thing, and she said, cause you gonna see a return on me. I want to make this, and then if you're not getting this return on me, we can talk about it later. So, child, that's what Just Hilarious said. Just Hilarious said you're going to see a return on these foots. Just Hilarious said you're going to see a return on these foots. So, child, Just Hilarious let it be known that, honey, you can't just talk about me and then don't that happen. So, honey, I'm just telling you what she said, honey. So, I guess both of the girls going to do a great job at working on the show. I like Breakfast Club. Let me know if y'all screen recording. Because I want to tell the Breakfast Club song right now. You screen recording? Y'all like the video. Y'all make sure y'all like the video. Let me know when you screen recording. Breakfast Club. You ready? Breakfast Club. You need Just Hilarious. And you need the girl from TMZ. Girl, I just want to let you know, they don't even know your name for real, girl. They call you the girl from TMZ. You do a great job. I love the way you present. I love the way you do what you do. But I just want you to know, just like how he said that you do a better job than Just Hilarious, but you saw how he mentioned Just Hilarious name. He said, I don't even know the girl name. And then the other girl said, that's Lauren. Bitch, she came from TMZ. She know how to do her big one. You following me, girl? I just want to let you know how. Just in case, I just want to let you.
Discuss two events.
I just want to let you know how. Just in case, girl. Just in case you weren't following. You see how he mentioned her, and then he said, I just want to let you know, girl. I love the way you do your job, but I just want to let you know that we need you and Jess Hilarious. All right, Jess. Love you, girl. Whether Brother Corey Holcomb say you don't know how to read or not, because I don't know how to read either. It's okay. We are the type of people that we are funny, and people love us. We fuck up words. We barely can read, and the people like the way we read because we fuck it up. Okay, girl? So you might not like how the way I said it, but you can't read, I can't read neither. It is what it is. All right, cool. So let's move on to the next story, girl. Neither one of us can read, you or me. All right, so let's go on. All right, so let's move on to the next story. Okay, so I'm so over Trump, it don't make no sense. Trump want to take us back to segregation. If you don't know what segregation means, that means that white people over here, Black people over there. Trump say you black, funky, stinking, stomping the ground feet, bitch. He want you over there. But if you white, he wants you over here. But if you a male, he wants you up here. But if you're a woman, I want you here. This the man, and I want you right here if you're a woman. I'm just saying. I'm telling you what the fuck is going on in the world. If you don't the fuck know. I'm letting you know right now. Now I'm just gonna be messy with this one. Let me see, can I pull this one up right here? Let me see, can I be messy with this one? I'm be messy with this. Let me see, can we pull up? Let me see, can I be messy with this one? It ain't meant for me to be messy because it won't let me pull it up. It won't let me pull it up. All right, it won't let me pull up. So we're gonna skip it for now. And then we're gonna come back because we want to talk about something else. All right, so we're gonna tell you about the scooter store. So let's get into the scooter. Thank you, babes. Thank you, love. It was a trip for me.
There's two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officers arrived, they knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter.
You gotta listen, boo.
Perimeter. Two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned back into the house. The other male jumped two fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid and he was transported to Grady Hospital where he was pronounced deceased. That male is going to be a 39-year-old male out of Atlanta. Just to be very clear, the injury that was sustained was not via the officers on scene. It was when the male was fleeing. Side Commander, we're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye.
So, I'm just reporting it how they reported it. I'm reporting it how they reported the male. My birthday was just a few days ago. I've been living 35. I don't know how old I am. I've been living 35 years. Never in my life, in 35 years of living, I ain't met a motherfucker yet that jumped the fence and died. I'm gonna be quiet for a second before we get ready to move on. I understand what y'all saying. It is possible. He could have hit an artery. But in my 35 years life of living, I ain't met a motherfucker yet that jumped the fence and died. I want you to pay attention to what I'm saying, though. I want you to hear me when I say what I say, how I'm saying what I'm saying, when I'm saying it. I'm 35 years old. I ain't never met a motherfucker in my life that jumped the fence and died. Bitch, I done ran from the police plenty of times. Jumped the fence, climbed over houses, crawled up under spaces. I'm 35 years old. I done ran from the police several times. They ain't never caught me. I ain't say the N word, but I say ever. They ain't never caught me. Ran, jumped, hide, hit, ever. In the midst of me jumping, running, over fences, climbing, getting under. If I can count on my hands, I'm going to say 4 times I ran from the police, jumped the fence, climbed the motherfucker, got up under the motherfucker. I'm just telling you from an experience of me running from the police and getting away. But we're going to move on to the next story. Because that's what they say happened. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you my experience of running and hiding and getting away from the police. Police ain't ever caught me when I ran. They always caught me when I stayed. They ain't never, when I run, I ain't never been caught. But when I stay, I always get caught. But when I run, all right, before I go to the next story, I ain't never been caught. But when I run, okay, all right. So let's move on to the next story. So let's move on to the next story. You hear what I say when I say what I'm saying now. All right, so let's move on to the next story. Girl, if you in Atlanta, listen, if you do Percocet, don't get no more pills.
Enough suspected fentanyl to kill 2.5 million people is off the streets of Metro Atlanta tonight. Good evening, glad you're here. I'm Linda Stouffer.
And I'm George Estevez. Just take a look at these pictures. We got these today. These are just some of the deadly drugs confiscated in this historic bust. New at 6, Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie, live in downtown Atlanta. Mark, the DEA, they work with Sandy Springs Police on this one.
Yeah, and DA says this device is called a TruNarc, and it field tests drugs for a preliminary result of what they are.
Oh.
And in a big bust in Sandy Springs Friday, there was a very troubling positive result for fentanyl.
We see 5 kilograms of powder fentanyl.
5 kilos or 12 pounds contains potentially enough fentanyl to kill how many people?
2.5 million.
It was shocking when we found that amount.
Stop eating them pills. Stop eating them.
You can compare it to killing our entire population of the city of Sandy Springs.
And several other Metro Atlanta cities.
Yes, it is very concerning.
A seizure in Sandy Springs featuring a frightening find and an affirmative field test for fentanyl, the deadly synthetic opioid. And if lab tests confirm suspicions, it's in a fentanyl in powdered form to kill about 2.5 million people. And in addition, a seizure of counterfeit pills also suspected of containing fentanyl. That's a Georgia record. Say DEA acting special agent in charge Jay Chung and Sandy Springs Police Major Forrest Bohannon.
Someone with this quantity of fentanyl that we seized has direct connections to one of 3 cartels. Sinaloa Cartel, Jalisco New Generation Cartel, better known as CJ&G, or the Nueva La Familia Cartel. And we're confident that we'll be able to track this down to one of those cartels.
We found 2 weapons in this apartment complex where we found these fentanyl pills. There are children and adults and several innocent people that live in that area.
Major Bohannon says an anonymous tip from another department led Sandy Springs police, who pulled in DEA, to an apartment where they found a contraption for packing powder into bricks, and then to a car and a stunning discovery.
In 2 suitcases, we found approximately
That's so messy.
240,000 pills, which we believe to contain fentanyl.
Agent Chung and Major Bohannon tell us the haul included smaller amounts of cocaine,
It's so
methamphetamine,
messy.
and PCP, but most of what investigators found is suspected to be fentanyl, which kills about 70,000 Americans a year. Agent Chung says the counterfeit pills are made to look like oxycodone, a painkiller that is one of the most abused drugs here and elsewhere. The DEA's Chung says Metro Atlanta remains the hub of cartel activity for the southeastern United States, one of the 2 most significant locales for that in the eastern U.S., with about half the dope that comes through here headed for someplace else. But the circumstances in this case lead him to
Enough suspected fentanyl.
I'm just telling you what they say going on. I don't know. But if you in Atlanta, stop buying fentanyl pills. The Percocet is the favorite ones, honey. All right, so.
Well, I see lemon plum or lemon pepper as y'all call it.
Okay, wait. We're not ready for that. All right, we're not ready for that. All right, so last week we did talk about how Tamar called herself talking about Candy Burris and with Candy. Hey, Candy, can we do a song? I want to do a song, Candy. But we talked about how Tamar talked about how Candy Burris restaurant sucked. She called herself saying that she did not say that. Let's get it. Let's. We got.
Y'all are very successful. You know? Y'all know I don't want to talk about that, but y'all can't think I'm jealous of nobody. Like, we all got money.
Are you? Do you?
But it was a 3-year-old video that I don't know how it came to see the light of day. It wasn't supposed to. I'm not into drama anymore, like y'all. I'm just not. It doesn't, and that's the reason why that show didn't happen. I don't know why y'all be acting like I'm a child. I am not a child. At that time, that was like at the height of our beef. And I was pissed because her and her husband lied like a rug. And it was a show that I was going to do. And then I decided not to. But if she wants to say something, she can say something. She shouldn't. Y'all are very successful. You know? Y'all know I don't want to talk about that. But y'all can't think I'm jealous of nobody. Like, we all got money. We all are very successful.
We all got money. We all successful. Y'all can't think I'm jealous of nobody. I don't know, Tamar. The girls may not keep it real with you, but I'm going to keep it real with you. It gave jealousy. Let me tie the phone up. It gave jealousy. It gave you was mad at a bitch because she was successful and you wanted to bring her down. I'm telling you what it gave. I know a lot of girls that hang with you. We talk all the time. I'm just telling you what it gave from my perspective. It gave jealousy. It gave whether y'all was on the show or not, you were gonna do it. I'm telling you what it gave, girl. And that what it gave. It gave you was mad that she was a black, successful bitch that people was not criticizing. So you wanted to say, who is talking about, I mean, you had a point though, because you know, I ain't okay, wait a minute. This wasn't supposed to go this way. I mean, you had a point. I ain't met a bitch yet that said, hey, let's go to Lady Gang either. But But I'm not gonna sit here and just act like what you were saying did sound like hate. You were right. You had a point, but it still sounded like hate, girl. Cause I'm just telling you what is going on, sister. The food be cold. Wait a minute now, because it's 106 people in here. Everybody in here need to light the live because he. So 100, she said everybody in here need to light the live because 100 people agree with 10. A 100 people agree with Tamar. I'm just trying to make sure real quick. Cause I'm ready to get to the other stories. I'm just trying to get to the other stories so we can go to IG. No, Snoop. Double tap, y'all. Y'all, we working. Okay, at least okay. So I'm just trying to make sure because I'm trying to make sure she talking. Okay, that's what she be saying. Okay. I'm ready to move on, but can y'all like the live? On my screen it says 50. Can we get 80? We get 80. I can go ahead on fake perps, Trey, and then Zeus, and then the dead. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. Thank you. Can we get 80? Thank you, baby. She said, oh, she telling them to like it. She said, long live Scooter. Okay, all right, so matter of fact, bitch, get me 80 and I'm good. Give me 80 and I'm good. Okay, so I'm good with that. All right, we at if it's 50 or 60. Yeah, we get us at 8. We just need 80 likes, and I'm ready to ride out tonight. And yes, make sure you follow me on IG as well. But yeah, get us 80 likes tonight. If you never liked the live before, it'll count. All right, right now it says we are at 50, so we need 30 more likes. She said 50 on my end. Yeah, I'm saying 52. I'm saying 50. Okay, so 50. Okay. We almost at 60. I'm saying almost 60. She said, mine says 89. Mine says 50. Yo shit. Okay, so I'm saying 60. Okay, I'm saying 60. I'm saying 60 likes. She said, mine says that you at 89. I don't see it. On my end, I do see 60K likes. I see 60K. That's what I see. She said it's 89 people in here. Okay, so she basically says it's 89 people in here. If everybody like the live, we good. That's I think what she's saying. She sounds. All right, cool. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need 15. We need 15. I'm trying to ride out. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm trying to ride out on the last 5. She said, run up, y'all. All right, so we need 10 more. We need 10 more. She said, Snoop, I can see 70. All right, so hold up, wait, you can see, hold up. I see 62. Who would they say they, bitch, am I reading wrong? I see 60, I see 61, I see 50, I see 50. I must have read wrong. We only see 60. We need 20 more. Okay, she said, check it out. It's 88 people and it's 61 likes. It's 63 on my end. All right, it's 63 on my end, and we need 20. So while y'all get the likes up, it was the nigga jumping up on stage with Trey Songz for me. Cause Trey Songz, they say Diddy be putting his dick in your pussy. Oh, I gotta say allegedly. Allegedly, Diddy be putting his dick in your pussy, but one of the niggas on TikTok say that he was at the party one time before, and allegedly Trey Songz, you tried to fuck him, but he want to fuck you, and apparently he fucked you. I don't know. Allegedly, I'm just saying what they were saying on TikTok. I don't know, but apparently niggas is putting their dick in your ass. I'm just saying what they said on TikTok. All right, so Zeus Network is being sued real bad. Real bad. And let's play.
Well, I see lemon plum or lemon pepper, as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out.
I'm just trying to show you that Zeus Network is being sued. And it's good tea. It's good.
Well, I see Lemmy Plummer or lemon pepper, as y'all call him, is up on X spewing.
Girl, we call it.
Let me tell you something.
Girl, we calling him lemon pepper steppers. Don't do that. Don't do that. We calling him lemon pepper. Snow, I want to do the booty with you tonight. Wait a minute. Hold on. But I want you to come to my house. Where you stay at? Let me see.
And to review the...
Let me see where you stay at. Hold on, let me see where you stay at. Oh, you not far from me. Let me tell you, I want to do the what you said. All right, so y'all gotta stop being so funny in chat. I love Snow. This nigga be cutting away. I'm not playing with this chat. I'm not playing with y'all. Hold on, let me talk to the chat right quick, cause we gotta get rid of it off. And I gotta do the last. I'm not playing with y'all. Y'all so messy. Hold on, let me see what y'all say. Hold on.
Key, even though he jumped the fence, and them fences may be like a knife, he probably got a little scratch, a little cut. But that shit just don't sound.
That what did it for me. The whole fact that he jumped the fence, but y'all was shoot. Okay, so when y'all got there, y'all were ready to shoot because they said that before y'all got there, somebody was shooting. They dragged the girl in the house, and then when y'all got to the house, y'all said, "Hey, what's going on?" And the person slammed the door in y'all face, slam, and then that thing, shoot, pow, 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 pow. He jumped off and he did. I don't know. Some just don't sit right with me, and I don't like it, and I'm upset about it. Okay, all right, come on, I gotta go. How you spell it? All right, come on. Because I don't know. I don't like the way how they said. They were like, oh, he passed away. He jumped over the fence and died. I jumped over the fence plenty of times. I'm still here. Let me do my last story so we can go to Instagram cause I done jumped over plenty of fences and I'm still here. Do I want my man? Yes. Let's do this one.
Call him is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes
Zeus has got a lawsuit.
from a good friend of mine, Lamorne Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lamorne tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmy Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lamorne for connecting us. He never looked out for Lamorne. Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called the Cart Series. Had over 500 million views. It was nominated for an Emmy, 4 streamings, winning 2. Then Lemmy asked me, are there any other influencers I could bring on as partners because we needed some heavy hitters in social media.
Like the video.
I said, how about I reach out to another longtime friend of mine, King Patch. He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. And let me say we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul. But Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round 1.
Welcome to the Tesla, Paul.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board. And we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the 3 of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In the coming weeks, we started a group chat, and the founders came up with a new name for the social network. Some of the names was trash. Then one day I thought, wait, Nike was a Greek god. They were successful with their shoe and apparel line. Why don't we name ourselves after a Greek god? Let's be Zeus. So then Amanda's like, I had a dog named Zeus. Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became the Zeus Network. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back as soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody, and you guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer, we went hard as hell.
Zeus just came out today. You all in because you gonna die. At what point did you hear me say Zeus, man? When you looked at me.
There's a number on the screen. Ignore that. It doesn't work. But the link in my bio does. Click on that right now and join Zeus today.
Subscribe.
As president, my job was also to go out and find as many creators as possible so that we could have enough content to live on the platform when it launched. To drive the necessary traffic to the platform, the flagship shows would be Batch, Amanda, and I also agreed to put season 2 of Cart onto Zeus. Shit, I even called in a favor from Uncle Snoop to pop up in the series, and he looked out for me.
Can I tell you some problem? Strike 1. You've been watching too much Zeus, nephew.
And then we spoke to 25 other creators who are also friends of ours and told them we'll give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Let me promise all of them that they would get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get die. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money for Badass Sports, Cart Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm gonna pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber. Tommy gave us over 1,000 beats with a promise from Lemmy that they'd get paid back once Zeus was profitable. They never got paid. We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful in social media. We needed a partner to introduce
We understood.
So I talked to my boy Fonz, and he links me with Tiffany, who works at SAG-AFTRA. Zeus ended up signing a historic deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA. And because of this partnership, I was also able to get a lot of the creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And let me end up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts.
He can't with receipts now.
It was a new platform and app, and there was a lot of bugs that needed fixing. Now, our original tech partner, Nick, warned Lemmy that there was going to be some bugs and problems on launch day. But Lemmy ain't listen for shit. With his Napoleon complex, him and Nick used to get into it. Oh, I see Lemmy Plummer, or Lemon Pepper as y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down.
All right, so before we get off, I'm just gonna do the last story because I got use a lemon pepper step. All right. Now, a Georgia dad busted for leaving his kids 1, 6, and 10 solo at McDonald's. Let me tell you something. He went in there to get a job. He went in there to get a job. He went there to get a job. If he left them children in the car, in the restaurant, he was trying to get a job. Why would y'all lock this man up for trying to... Why would y'all lock that man up for trying to get... He left them children because he was trying to work for them. A Georgia daddy busted for leaving his children 1, 6, and 10 at the McDonald's during a job interview. Bitch, let that man work. Yeah, let you know he dedicated to the job. He not gonna let them children get in his way. Them children gonna have somebody watching them. Why would you not want to hire a man who would leave his kids in the car? Fuck them kids, I gotta go to work. He's saying, fuck my kids, I'm going to work. You want to hire a man like that? You want to hire him? Any man saying fuck they kids. Because mine's in the room and let me cut the live off because mine, all right, never mind. But mine's, no job could ever make me. I love to do. I'll turn the live off by mine. But he,
and to review the incident leading up to the death of the rapper, whose real name is Kenneth Bailey. Bailey died as police say he was running from them. Police say they did not fire a weapon or injure Bailey. Instead, they say he died from injuries after jumping over a fence. Police lights filled the air near Williams Night Drive in southeast Atlanta Friday night. An investigation ultimately leading to the death of an Atlanta rapper.
Officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location.
Police say when officers got on scene, they knocked on the door and a man answered, then immediately shut the door on officers.
The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, 2 males fled out of the rear of the house. 1 male returned back into the house. The other male jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing.
One of the men, identified as 39-year-old Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter, police say when they found Bailey, he was injured.
There was no indication of anyone being shot. This appears that there was, when he fell, some type of fracture injuries of the leg, which caused the bleeding.
Bailey was taken to Grady, where he later died. There have been a lot.
They trying to say they found him dead
on social media, which is part of the reason why Atlanta police called in the GBI to investigate the incident. Well, they set out to clarify just what happened.
This is why we're here to do this press conference, to put out there that the Atlanta Police Department has not been involved in any shootings tonight, and the incident on William Nye, there was not a shooting at all.
Yeah, the medical examiner's office will determine the official.
Child. All right, y'all. We gonna go ahead and end the live because we got to go on Instagram. But that's what they say. I'm just gonna say we were supposed to do the Trey Songz thing, but something sounds odd about this story. I've never met anyone that has died after jumping over a fence. I jumped over plenty. I've got cut real bad. All the reason everything been stabbed, but
We're here to discuss two events this evening. The first being from the 200 block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to the dispute.
Something is off.
It was advised in the call remarks that shots were
Something
fired,
off.
and a female was drugged back into the location.
Enough suspected fentanyl to...
Something is off. Something is off. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off the live. I'll see y'all on IG. I'm gonna get off. But something is off. I'm not saying y'all killed him, but y'all killed him.